Howdy. How's it going? Happy New Year. Welcome to my channel. My name's Anna and I love to talk about makeup and I want to share makeup with other people who love to talk about makeup and who love makeup and who are excited about makeup. And I just wanted to try a bunch of things that I haven't actually used yet or have used like once that I got, you know, some of them a couple months ago. And so if you just want to see how I got this look and hear some random thoughts about random things, then just keep watching. All right, got my bangs newly trimmed. I don't know, at first I thought they didn't turn out very well, but I think they're fine. I should do a how I trim my bangs video. It would be very short, but I finally mastered how to do it because it's not fun if you don't know what you're doing. And I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just saying. Anyways, I'm rambling. I think this is going to be a very rambly video. I'm going to start putting makeup on. Happy New Year. And I thought I would try some new makeup, like my intro said. New to me. None of this is particularly new. I think most of it came out in 2021, or at least half. Anyways, I have primer, foundation, and concealer on, and I'm gonna try to just put some other things on my face. And I'm gonna try to talk about New Year's resolutions while I'm at it, but I'm not very good at focusing on two things at once. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so I think what I'll do first is I got this Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look of Love in a palette. And this is the Pretty Blushed Beauty version. And it's just like one palette to do your whole face. And so, oops. This was the thing that I got during the Charlotte Tilbury sale. And it was like the only thing not on sale on the website. It's just how I roll sometimes, you know? I'm not good at sales because I'm like, I don't want that. But then there's like the other thing that I do want and it's not on sale. Oh my gosh, Anna put makeup on. Okay. All right, so starting with this palette, I just wanted to start with the powder here. I haven't tried Charlotte Tilbury's powder, and I don't know if this is a different formula or not. One thing I'm very happy about is this doesn't have a fragrance to it, which is A++ on fragrance, meaning A++ because of the lack of fragrance. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to talk about anything except what I'm doing. All right, so basically I'm just going to set my under eyes, and see what I think. The light is coming back, which is amazing because I like the natural light when I film, but in the winter it's been a little bit like I have to film before 2 p.m. or so because the light goes away and then it doesn't look very good. Okay, well, I don't know. Had I used this for blush or something? Because it's looking a little orange or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put a little bit on my like chin, like my T-zone, my nose. I did not powder anything yet, so I'm trying to decide whether this is applying color or not. Oh, and I wanted to mention about this. This was sort of my impression, my first impression of this is like, okay, the packaging, so pretty, so luxe, so cute. And like even the inside, you know, it looks very fancy. I kind of hate the embossment, you know, like with the, here, with the, here. I got this. So, like how it says face, cheek, eye. I mean, I feel like really mostly, I mean, you can just do whatever you want. And I just don't think they're very cute. Like, I'd rather just have them be plain. Whatever. I mean, I'm just being super, super picky. It's not a big deal. All right, and then let's put some blush on. I'm gonna use a different brush than usual. I don't know why. Just because it's what I have here. This is a rougher 19. I've been loving, I just tried rougher for the first time in this last 6 months. And I love them. They're so soft. They're kind of small. And a lot of the shapes even are rather small. And I'm a little bit of a small-faced, small-eyed, kind of just small everything person. So works very well for me. And like I said, they're so soft. I lied. I'm going to try this bronzer first. And since we're trying new things, I think I've only used this brush once, but this is the Rougher 22. It's actually one of the bigger ones. And this is a bronzer brush. And I'm going to go into this bronze shade here. And we'll see. We'll see. Ooh, okay, that's pigmented. And I did not powder the outsides of my face, which may have been a mistake. Because it seems a little bit patchy. And actually a little bit orange. Oh, okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so New Year's resolutions. I kind of don't really do them. I guess in the past I sort of have. I've never ever kept to a New Year's resolution. Because it sort of seems like an arbitrary time to do it to me. I mean, I know that, you know, it's kind of the New Year's like a good excuse. But at the same time, I don't know. There's just different ways. It's like, I feel like I want to start a new habit. I'm just blending the crap out of this because I feel like I should have put powder on first. I mean, it's just kind of looking terrible. I'm not quite sure how to fix this, actually. Anyways, I feel like whenever you feel sort of moved to make a change in your life, that's the time to do it. Like starting this channel, I had been wanting to do this for 2 years, since like 2019 at some point, and it took me until July or June of 2021 to actually take that step, and that was sort of one of those moments where it was the right time. Whereas I feel like there's sort of this imposed, like, I don't know, pressure or something. I don't do good with pressure either. Like, put me under pressure and forget it. It's not gonna happen. All right, so, man, that's really not great. It's also kind of uneven. Well, I don't know if this is me or the product. And this brush is actually a little big for my face. It's not my favorite rougher brush that I have so far. Should we do this thing? I never do because I have bangs. Because you can't see it anyway. Huh. like what's happening so far. It's fine. It's totally fine. We're just gonna move on to the cheeks. So, where was I? Saying nothing important, I'm sure. We're just having fun. Yeah, so I also feel like, you know, for me, and just historically speaking and sort of naturally speaking, nature, talking about nature, winter's kind of a time for, you know, I think retreat and rest in a way. It's like, it's cold. You can't do as much outside, like when we were more hunter-gatherer, farmer. Way back in the day, you know, folks were not, they were going in, they were, you know, even to the point of like getting up with the sun, going to bed with the sun or whatever. It's like you go to bed earlier when you didn't have electric light. I mean, I'm sure there were people that stayed up to candlelight, and maybe I would be one of those people because I'm a night owl. Maybe not. And so I feel like being highly motivated this time of year sort of doesn't come naturally to a lot of people. Maybe me. Maybe I'm lazy. I don't really think so. I mean, I can get in lazy moods, but I don't know. I think it just depends on what's important to you. But I'm not knocking it. If you want to start a New Year's resolution on January 1st, I think that's wonderful. If you want to change. Okay, so the blush is going better than the bronzer was. And I like the shade a lot. And I'm kind of overdoing it and overblending because I'm talking about New Year's things. Anyways, if you have a New Year's resolution, let me know what it is. I'm curious, like, what's sort of important to people. I've heard a lot of things about self-care, being better to yourself, being kinder to yourself, and honestly, I am so on board with that. I love that. I absolutely love that, and I wish more people liked themselves, and I feel like our society is not very good at promoting that kind of attitude. It's kind of sad. All right. I'm gonna put a highlighter on. This face highlighter right here. You know, because it says highlighter. I tease. Yeah, that bronzer, I maybe should have powdered first, so that could be on me. All right, face highlighter. It looks pretty subtle, but I definitely like the color. Let's see. Oh, you know, actually, this looks better sort of in person than it does on camera. Maybe it's this gold light coming in over here. That's just a silly kitchen light. Oh yeah, actually, that maybe helps a little. Oh, okay, yeah, the resolution on what I'm using for a monitor is terrible. So that's probably it. Awesome. All right, highlighter going on my face. Yeah, it's just subtle. I think these pans are a nice size. They're not too small. My brush, this is a tiny highlighter brush, which I prefer just because I get more. So I think I sort of had the impression that Charlotte Tilbury powders and products lean toward pink complexions, cooler complexions, and I'm very warm. Not very warm. I'm more like neutral to a little bit warm, but kind of yellow. And so I was curious to see like how it would work on my face. That highlighter does seem to be a little pink, but maybe it's okay. I don't know. All right, I'm going to take a break from this and go into, I actually got a bunch of brow products gosh, back in November, I think, and just haven't tried them yet. I think I might have used this one once. I used to love their Brow, and it came with like a little brush. This is in the shade 2.5, which is the same as one of my favorite pencils of theirs, but I found that the pomades are much, much deeper. So keep that in mind. If you have the pencil and you want to try the pomade, order lighter than normal. We're gonna brush these brows up. Yeah, I mean, I think my skin looks pretty from that highlighter. It's very subtle. Oh, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. Okay. Yeah, it's looking better than I was thinking at first. So this is my favorite brow brush. It's a Zoeva 317 winged liner. And I use it for my eyebrows. And I just find that it's really precise. I do find this feels kind of wetter. I wonder sort of if they changed the formula and came out with this new product because they wanted to change the fact that the other one dried out very quickly and was kind of dry. This one seems a lot wetter. All right. I'm pretty conservative when it comes to my brows. I think I'm a little scared and insecure about making them too obvious. Like I'm gonna be found out that I don't know what I'm doing or something. Or that I've done a bad job. Which is ridiculous. Like, this is for fun. It's for fun. So the next thing. I do like this shade, but it is so much deeper than the 2.5 that I have. Like, if I kind of want to go with my natural brow color, the 2.5 in the pencil usually works pretty well. And then if I want to go a little bit more dramatic, I do the 3.5. But this is the 2.5, and I feel like it looks more like the 3.5 in the pencil looks. I hope I said all of that right and that it made sense. All right, so I'm not even exactly sure why I got this. I think what I actually sort of need is just a really strong brow gel. But this is the Brow Freeze Styling Wax by ABH. And like, I don't really do the fluffy brow thing because, like I said, I'm insecure about it. I don't know. Anyway, I guess this is supposed to be sort of like a, it's totally completely clear. And it's supposed to be like a, oh gosh, that's a lot that I just got on my spoolie. I'm so scared. I don't know. I think I was thinking it would be more like a brow gel. I don't think that's the case. I think I'm going to end up with like those very happy brows. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I might look totally ridiculous. Oh boy. But part of the thing I wanted to try, like I wanted them to just stick up because they just sort of want to grow straight down. And sometimes I just want like that millimeter more of lid space because I don't have a ton to begin with. And I was just kind of curious to see like how this would, oh wow, yeah, whoa. Holy moly. My brows don't do this. I didn't think it was possible. Oh, interesting. Also, you can see where there's like the brow pomade and where my brows were making up for the color. Interesting. I'm very scared of this stuff. Well, this is a fun experiment. Thanks for coming along with me on this crazy ride. Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Should I just do the, like, the feathered brow look? I mean, I think my brows are long enough They just never go up that high. Whoa, this stuff is like glue. Okay, I kind of like it. Kind of, but I'm also like scared. That does not look good. I don't think this is my thing. But like, can we marvel at how well that works? I'm gonna chill this out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. I've made a terrible mistake. Oh my gosh. I need like another spoolie, I think. This one is saturated. Oh. Okay, so if I use less, I think it could definitely like keep my brows where I want them. But oh man, that's just like, it's like I used Elmer's glue. That feels terrible. Okay. Okay. What is happening? That does not look good. We're gonna let that dry. Okay, well this works really well as far as like making it stick like crazy. So if that's what you want, this stuff's amazing. It is literally like glue. And there's no smell to it, which is awesome. I mean, there's like cosmetic smell, but yeah, it's nice. But yeah, maybe I just used too much, but look at how gummy that looks. No, thank you. When that dries, I'm just gonna cover that all up. All right, prime my eyes, and we'll do the eyeshadows. Okay, back to the whole New Year thing. Like I said, I think it's a bit arbitrary. However, I do like the light coming back. I like seasons. I sort of like the whole cycle. It's comforting to me. Does anybody else have that sort of intuition about it, or just does anybody else feel that way? I like the cyclical nature of nature. It feels very comforting, and it feels, maybe it's because it's familiar, but also it's change. I mean, you know, I don't think anybody I think change is hard because we like things that are familiar to us. However, you know, if nothing ever changes, we can't grow, we can't learn, and, you know, if everything stays the same all the time, that's no fun either. Oh, that brow stuff is strange and sticky. Ooh. Yucker. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna just maybe just cover that up. So that was a bit of a fail, but that's okay. Anyways, I don't know that that's really any point that I was making, except that I like the changes in the seasons. I mean, I love the winter because I like the cold and I like bundling up, and I'm a knitter, so I like wearing wool. I just like bundling. It's just cozy. I like to be cozy. But if we didn't have the summer, I don't know that I would appreciate the winter so much. So I like the cycle of it. All right, let's see. Smoke is this like deepest shade, And I'm gonna start with that with a little tiny, I love these new brushes from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. They're synthetic, and they're really teeny tiny. Like, this was probably one of the bigger ones, and it's so little. It can actually, you know, get into my eye hoods a bit. Okay. This is not a super deep eye look. I think it's gonna look probably pretty natural, but let's see. I'm gonna do sort of like a, oh, that's interesting. It looks almost rosy on me. I feel like, again, I think maybe the Charlotte Tilbury stuff sort of caters to pinker, cooler skin tones. All right. It is a pretty color though. And it's blending beautifully. Very easy to work with. All right, and then I'm not sure, this Eye Enhance, just sort of more shimmery. I guess I'll use a sort of fluffier brush. Almost knocked my water over. And just kind of blend around the outside of that. I don't know, this one's a little more shimmery. It's like a satin. Is it too dark to, no, that's fine. We'll go into the inner portion. Oh my gosh, yeah, that brow stuff is so gross. I don't like it. I wonder if I need another spoolie to like chill that out a little bit, because it's not pretty. And I just got powder in my water. Actually, that's sort of nice. It basically gave a bit of a glow to the eye. I think probably that's going to be best for the lower lash line too. If I'm going to do a lower lash line thing, which, I mean, why not? Let's see what we got. So just kind of line the outer half there. I guess it's sort of the outer 2/3. Yeah, that's nice. They're nice colors. I think there's definitely like a limitation on what skin tones these would look good on, because I'm pretty light and these are pretty perfect for me. And they're not particularly deep. So I feel like, I know that there are other face palettes that they have in different shades, so that's probably the way to go. But this particular one, the Pretty Blushed Beauty, I would say is pretty light. All right, and then this pretty sparkly shade, and that's actually a very kind of warm peachy shade. And do I want to try that with a brush first? Yeah, let's try that with my rougher 21, which I think is usually pretty good for shimmers. And let's just see how it applies with a brush. I'm guessing I'm going to go in with a finger later. The mirror in this is really nice too. I actually I have my other mirror here, but I've been using this mirror entirely. And I'm just gonna put this all over the lid. Oh, wow. Okay, that shows up 4 million times lighter on the eye than it did in the pan. Whoa. And I don't really see the color underneath it. Wow. What? What? Huh. I mean, it's pretty, but it's way more subtle than I was expecting. I might go in with my finger after. I'll just kind of do this to even things up. Wow. Yeah, that was unexpected. Definitely feels very pretty. It blends and applies so nice. Like, it's so easy. But yeah, I'm gonna try this on my finger. Yeah, I mean, that gives it a little bit more like punch, but it's still very light compared to the pan. There we go. Like, I guess just the reflection. There's so much reflect to it. Yeah, it's very pretty. It's very pretty. I'm actually a little bit glad. I was expecting it to be super colorful in a way that I didn't know how that would look. Yeah, that's super pretty. It's kind of subtle. I don't think this is, you know, for your like glam. But yeah, it's just very pretty. And then for a little inner corner highlight, we'll use the just face, it says face highlighter, but I mean, don't tell me what to do. Just kidding. I'm not really, well, yeah, I'm kind of like that. Very subtle. That is not blinding whatsoever. I don't know, maybe that just colorful shade or the, and actually, even just after using it this one time, you can't see what it says anymore. Yeah, I think those were not, I hope I didn't pay extra just to have that embossment that I don't like. Yeah, this shade is better for an inner corner highlight. I was just trying to mix it up. Very, very subtle, but pretty. Subtle, but pretty. So that's the Look of Love face palette. And Pretty Blush Beauty. I like it. I think I like the Natasha Denona Glam Face palette that came out a little better. Although this cheek, I think I like this cheek color better. And I like powder blushes, so that's kind of a thing. All right, where are we at here? Oh, so I have this other bronzer. I don't know. I didn't really think this through. I'm sure you can't tell at all. But I got this GloWish by Huda, which I have to say, every product I've tried from Huda tends to be very flattering on my skin tone. I'm also going to use a smaller brush for this. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, I always thought that this was kind of a big brush, but I like it for bronzer. But this one is like huge compared to even that. Anywho, so I think this will be good. But I thought I would just see. So this is, you know, just the Charlotte Tilbury. I mean, it's fine. It's pretty. I don't think it's anything spectacular. Although I will say the eyeshadows did blend just like nothing. Very good. All right, and then this GloWish bronzer is, what shade did I get? I got one light, so this is I'm assuming the lightest shade unless there was a 0. That one does not have a mirror. Yeah. Ooh, that's deeper. I may have just made a mistake. But this is learning. See, if we never change, we never know. And I never would have known that that eye shade actually looks pretty good. The shimmery one. Oh, also, yeah, no fragrance. Ugh. In fact, this one, I don't even smell like adhesive for the pan or anything. Love that. I don't know. I guess using 2 bronzers was sort of a silly thing to do, but here, my neck is always so pale compared to my face. All those years of the sun. Okay, throw a little more blush on. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, I do. I'm having a good time. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think that's lovely. All right. So I got these lipsticks. My favorite lipstick that I own is the I Need a Nude Amorosa from Natasha Denona. So I picked up more shades, and I haven't tried this one yet. And this is, I need a lip liner. My eyebrows look ridiculous, in my opinion. I will say though, okay, I think I need to try to use less. I think I used too much product. So that was probably my doing. Anyways, the shade of the Natasha Denona I Need a Nude lipstick that I'm going to try today is 32 NP Susanna. Oh. And it's kind of a corally peach brown. Nudie color, and I have a million lip liners here. Which one is gonna be the best? Okay, so this is Minuteman from ColourPop. This is not anything new. It's hilarious to me that I thought I was gonna be able to talk about anything other than the makeup that I'm putting on, because I just have this brain that I get so easily distracted that I can't do more. Like, I cannot multitask. I've heard it's like a lot of people can't, but I really can't. It's not something that I am good at. And if my attention gets split, I have a hard time coming back to the other thing. Like, transitions take me a while to like adjust to. Which is kind of like why I like the way that the seasons go, you know, in this like sort of lulling wave, I guess you could say. It's like, you know, we go into winter like slowly, and like the light goes away and then it starts to come back, and it goes in this like cycle. And I like those slow transitions much better. All right, how did I do with the lip liner? Not terrible. Well then. It's definitely darker than the lipstick, but I think that's usually what I kind of go for anyway, so. Yeah, I like the orangey peachiness of it. Ooh, this is pretty. I don't know why. All of these lipsticks except one that I tried, and what was it called? Was it Michelle? It looked gray. It made me look kind of zombie-like. But yeah, these I Need a Nude lipsticks are so good. They're so comfortable, And they're so flattering. And I think that works. I love it. It's good. Great. Great. So now with nothing new, I'm just going to use this like dark brown ColourPop liner. I love their lip liners and their cream gel liners because they just work well and they're cheap. And I tightline on the top because can you see how, no, I don't think you can. Maybe if I'm looking straight at you, you can see the inside there, up there, I think. And so if I put dark on my lashes, or like my lashes are dark, it's like a weird line. My lashes become this weird dark line separating like the lighter bits. And so I try to color, oops, let's not poke myself in the eye. See, I can't do two things at once. You see the difference? And my eyes are definitely cousins as far as the shape. But can you see the difference there? This video does not know what it is. I'm just putting on makeup and taking you along with me. All right, and then I'm gonna try to get this kind of in my lashes. They're sort of that, I have that thing where there's like a few different rows of them. And so there's all this space where there's all this like skin that shows through. I'm not complaining. It's just what I have to do. Or what I like to do. Oh, that's so messy. Usually I'm not holding a mirror with, I'm not actually trying to line on the top, but that kind of happened. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, okay, that shimmery shade is really ethereal and pretty. And yet subtle. I'm impressed. That lid shade is very pretty. Oh, I don't like what's happening there. Yep. Well, that's what's happening. I'm gonna take this liner brush, tiny liner brush, and sort of try to buff that out a little bit. Because that is ridiculous. That lipstick's real pretty though. All right, and then with this, I got this little trial size or like sample size of the Pillowtop push-up lashes, and I thought, well, why not? Let's try it. It's a very, very different wand from what I'm used to. And it's like kind of flat. Interesting. And is it black or is it brown? We shall see. Kind of a normal mascara smell. It doesn't seem to have a lot of fragrance or anything. There's a little bit of a fragrance, but it's not very perfumey. Like I said, it's more just a mascara. Okay, that's applying well. I have to say though, this is gonna sound like bragging. That's not my point, but my lashes are pretty, like, I like my lashes. They're pretty thick and they're fairly long. And so I generally, mascaras, you know, work fine. So in a way, it kind of is like about the wand and the smell and how well it lasts for me. Because I don't really like struggle with lashes are not my issue. I have different issues, but those are not an issue usually. But yeah, seems like it's applying pretty well. I do like how the wand is so thin because you can like really get it in there. And I have fairly deep set eyes, so that's... I mean, I have to assume that they're giving you the wand. Actually, a makeup artist told me once that... Oh my gosh, I can't do two things at once. Hold on. It's very black. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. It kind of dries out on the lashes pretty fast. But yeah, it does. It's not very clumpy. That's very nice. I'll let that dry and then put my lower lashes on. It's a very different look for me. I think because I sort of did the liner a little bit too intense. And my brows are kind of wild. So it is. Is that it? That's it. That's what we got today. Oh. Okay. So I've been looking for the perfect navy blue eyeliner. And I saw that Natasha Denona had one. And I needed to add, you know, like a few dollars to get free shipping on something. But I don't know the blue's gonna go with this. I don't care. Let's try it. So I'm gonna just tightline this on my lower. This is gonna just make it look weird. And that's fine. We're gonna do it. How am I gonna do this? I need 2 hands for this. Okay, we're gonna try to use the viewfinder. Wish me luck. This is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Can't do it. All right, here we go. Ooh. Huh. Well, I have to say that went on like really easily and it's a really pretty color. I'm very excited about this. I did try it once, not with an actual makeup look, just on like one of my eyes to see. Or no, maybe I did. I don't remember. I have not actually like worn it. I think I washed it off really quick, but okay, that's actually, I like it. It's a little weird for this look. And putting a deep color on my waterline just made my eye get so much smaller. Do you see that? How this eye looks a little bit more open and this one just looks a little smaller and more closed off. It's wild what you can do to your face with makeup. I think that's part of what I love about it. It's like dress up. And, you know, changing who you are, but you're still you, you know? Like, I could never commit to a tattoo or like a cosmetic surgery or something, because not that I have anything against other people. Like, I don't, no judgment. I don't, you know, like if that's what you want to do, I say go for it. For me, I couldn't do it. It would just feel so strange not to be me. That's so weird. I feel sort of fancy in a weird dark way. That lipstick's really pretty. I'm just gonna say that again. I love the lipstick. Well, that's it for today. The face palette, I'm gonna wanna play around with more. I don't know how I feel about this yet. The eye products blended really well. And I don't know that the powder's anything spectacular, but it also wasn't bad. The highlighter's super subtle. I think the highlighter's pretty, and the blush is a pretty color. Yeah, okay, so actually, I do like this. My first impression is that I do like this. I'm just so antsy. What is happening today? So this is, okay, I'm going to tell you. I have a week off from work this week, and I don't know what to do with myself. It feels so weird because when you're just like in the grind and doing the thing, it's like when you stop, it's sort of disorienting. And I think that's sort of what's going on right now. It's like babbling because there's this motion inside of me that wants to go forward and there's nowhere to go in a way. And I thought, oh, I'll just film a video with all this new makeup. But, you know, nothing was planned. That's kind of how I roll. Anyways. Okay, ow. Okay. The brow freeze. I don't like the way it looks, but dang, that is keeping my brows up. So I think what I need to do is use less product. And I will try to keep you posted on that. I think it was a little silly to use this with the other one, but actually maybe I like the color a little better. It seemed a little cooler. In fact, let's compare. I'll just swatch that, buddy. And then swatch this one. Bronze. Oh, interesting. This one felt more powdery, a little drier. This one felt a little creamier. Oh yeah, and the Huda is cooler. I think that's the Huda, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury. Huh. So weird. So the Huda's a little deeper. I don't know, I think they both just work. They're close enough, and I think they both work. And I sort of bronze-toured. Okay, well, seemed fine. And then I like this. I like this just as much as the Cabrow that they used to have. So I'm really happy they came out with this because I like using a brush for my brows a little better than a pencil. Sometimes it just, if I really want to shape them, it's easier with a brush, and I like this, but definitely go lighter if you get this. Same with the ABH one. I grabbed those two and I wanted to say, I didn't use this today, but same story. They're all like 1 shade deeper or 2 shades deeper in the pomades than they are in the pencil. And then this lipstick is amazing, Susanna. I love it. I love it so much. This is awesome. It worked really well. We'll see if it runs. But yeah, really, really good. Oh, and now we'll put this on my lower lashes and see how that goes. This is going to be interesting because I have really long lower lashes, and sometimes it's actually a little bit challenging. Oh, that blue shade of eyeliner is so pretty. I would usually put it on the top, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. All right. So yeah, this wand is tiny and flat, which makes it easy to get in. Sorry, I gotta look down or else it gets on my face. My eyes are deep set. So, the difference between the two eyes. It definitely put color on them. I think it's pretty good, actually. I would try the full size, I think, of this. It's kind of sticky. Like gummy. Oh, my hair is in the way. It's making my eyes look so dark, like dark gray. Yeah, that blue color in the waterline is really pretty and I like it. I don't know if I would normally do it for this look, but it's fine for today. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year. I hope that this year is really good for you. I hope that you choose, that you make the choices that make you happier. I think sometimes we don't really know what those are, you know, and you're just kind of grasping in the dark. But I hope that the choices that you make this year turn out to be the ones that do bring you happiness and bring you joy and bring you growth. And I know that I am really glad that I made this leap of faith in starting this. I was pretty scared and I really enjoy it. And I hope that that comes across, you know, this video where it doesn't know what it is. I mean, who cares? And as I'm sitting here filming this, I'm like, I can't post this. And I'm like, yeah, just post it. Like, who cares? You know, this is who you are and what you love. And maybe someone else will dig it. And if they don't, you know, you enjoyed doing it. So, you know, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, and thank you to my subscribers, I appreciate you so much. I'd love it if you would subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.